Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Arkansas and I'm going to be showing you a really amazing campsite that's super inexpensive. So let's get right to it. Today we're here at Star of the West Campground. This is just a little bit inside the Arkansas boundaries from the Oklahoma side. This campsite is going to be one that's going to offer you beautiful waterfront as well as some very extremely quiet campsites that are pretty well placed. I'm going to show you a little driving loop really quickly and then we'll get to the amenities themselves. I think you're really going to like this one because I've been by here a few times and boy oh boy, is this a beautiful campsite. As you can see from this campsite, you have nice parking that's either right along the roadside or tucked into little cubbies. Each campsite does come with a fire ring and a lantern hook. Those are pretty standard amenities. In addition, you also have a nice substantial picnic table. No sagging or dragging here. These things are concrete and they're very well maintained. They've been freshly painted and I am so excited to show you this next little hidden gem within the campground. Now right down this way you'll notice that this looks like it used to be an old road, and in fact it was, and it would go all the way across to over here. There was a bridge, but now this is a nice overlook within the campground and a nice place that you can get out your fishing poles and do a little fishing. A brief little craggy walk down and we're right next to the water, and this water is beyond, I have no words. The coloration of this water versus all the other little streams that we've been crossing over, totally different. It has like a blue cast to it and it's gorgeous. And it's so nice to just come out here and just hang out. Right now we're gonna go along the water's edge and I'm gonna show you these trees. Last time I was here, these were totally underwater. So this is gonna be an exploration within a campground. I am psyched. Look at these trees. These are awesome. And like I said, last time that I was here, they were up to about here deep in the water and they were beautiful. Something else really cool about this campsite, when I'm visiting right now, if you listen really, really closely, you can hear the birds. Not just like the normal birds that you would hear. We actually heard like an eagle a while ago, and I don't know, there's just been so many different echoes of so many different kinds of birds in just the little time that I've been talking to you guys on this video. Yeah, this is like a nature place, a place that you can unplug and unwind. It's a little bit away from civilization, so you don't hear quite as much of that. However, you do hear a little bit of noise from this bridge as people pass by. Other than that, nothing. And just casually walking around the campground in the tree line area, you can see all of these little tiny upcoming trees, and they look so weird, but it's so cool. And this is the only campground that I have visited that is like this. I'm sure there's others, but I personally haven't visited any, definitely not in Arkansas. Now, in addition, at Star of the West Campground, you're going to find a few extra things. They do have bathrooms here, so that's always a nice bonus. And they do have a pay kiosk to make it easy for you to be able to stay here, even if it's a last-minute accommodation. Now, with that said, as the season builds up, sometimes this does get a little bit packed because it does have the river access, so keep that in mind. Now, moving into the main camping loop, you do have a few advantages. Mind you, you have a few trade-offs as well. For example, you do hear the road noise a little bit more because you are right literally next to the bridge. So anytime somebody comes over, you're going to hear that a little bit more. But if you are wanting a few more amenities, you do have them here. Let me show you. At the other campsite, you might have noticed that we had a fire ring. But in addition to the fire ring, you now have a grill and a preparation table. Now, these sites do still come standard with lantern hooks and tables. They're very nice. They're recently upgraded and painted. And this site is only $8. When I tell you that I was shocked the first time I came through here and saw that you could have this nice of a campsite right on the water for only $8, I was blown away. And that's not just for small vehicles like my van. That's for large RVs like this one over here too. Wow! And another big deal about staying in the main loop, you have access to freshwater spigots right here, central to camp. So here's one campsite right here, and here's us, super close. Last but not least, all campsites have access to trash cans, and they are picked up pretty regularly by the park itself. So that is a big, huge bonus, because a lot of times whenever you stay in a more remote place, especially a less expensive one, you have to haul your trash out, but not here. Now, earlier I did mention that you could fish. Of course, you want to make sure that you have your proper licensing to do that. But also, if you have a kayak, this is a perfect place to launch your kayak, guys. There are so many amazing places that you can go along here, and there's a lot of pickup points also. So look into that if you're interested in kayaking. But just come out here and enjoy a day. This is amazing and a beautiful place to spend some time here in Arkansas. Now, if you are interested in staying here, make sure you stop off at the bathroom. This is where the pay station is. And I found out something else pretty cool. Notice, $8 per night. But if you have an America the Beautiful pass, you get half off, making it a $4 campsite a night. What? That is a deal. Right here in Arkansas. So if you're interested in checking this out, I hope that you will tell me about your experience in the comments. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure that you leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and check out my campground playlist. It's gonna be the place to find all of the amazing places to check out this camping season. Till next time, guys, bye!